Hey everyone, it's Jake Hill. I had a few requests to do a beat mixing video on basically how to mix different genres and all that good stuff. But as much as I wanted to just get right in it, it's important to start with the very basics. This part is so vital to mixing and mixing well, and that is counting music and song structure, aka when to mix. Being able to match beats and tempos is one thing, but I hear a lot of beginning DJs that match the beats, but they just match the wrong beats. And so the chorus is coming in too soon, or the beginning of the song is off, and the phasing is completely off. So I wanted to get in and explain how to properly mix. Now, one caveat about this video, I'm not going to discuss matching tempo or how to do that. That's going to be another video. This is just structure. I'll play some examples of mixes, and those are already, the tempos are already adjusted and matched. So, like I said, this is all about when to mix and counting music. So to start off, let's look at a couple measures of music. We have 2 bars of music here. Now, you can call them a bar, you can call it a measure. Measure and bar are interchangeable terms. And basically on the left you see it says 4, 4, a stack, 4 on top of a 4. And what that is, that's your time signature. And that means this particular music is in 4/4 time, which means the top number is the number of beats per measure or per bar. 4 beats. The bottom number, in this case, is a 4. That indicates what kind of note receives 1 beat. And in this case, it's a 4, so that means quarter note. Now, you really don't need to know too much about that, other than most dance music or music you're going to DJ with is in 4/4 time, meaning 4 beats per measure or 4 beats per bar, and a quarter note gets 1 beat. So how to count music in a measure? You just basically count the individual beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you see this little bar here that divides the measure up into the next measure, which is why they also call them bars. And so as we start to count the next measure, we'll start with 2, indicating that that is the second measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's how you count the music. And typically when I DJ, I'm tapping my feet to the music. So I know, I can easily count the tempo. So let's just play a couple measures of music and count the beats. Okay, there you go. Another nice little tip is when you're counting the music, it's hard to remember sometimes just starting out. You can count the tempo, you can get on beat, but it's hard to remember what the first beat is of a measure. A nice little tip is that usually, if you have a clap or a snare, it usually happens on beats 2 and beats 4. So it's usually a drum on beat 1, boom, sh, boom, sh. So a drum on 1, snare, clap on 2, drum on 3, snare, clap on 4. So beat number 1 is usually a drum. So listen again to that Soul Decision sample. We'll count the beats, and then you'll see what I'm talking about with the clapper, snare, drum on 2 and 4. Okay, now that we've counted music, let's get on to another very important point, and that is something major happens every 8 bars in a song. So typically, if you have an 8-bar intro, you have another 8 bars of the actual song, and then another 8 bars of the song, and then usually after those 2 sections you'll have an 8-bar chorus. Now this is important to remember because I usually mix in my next track over the chorus. So I will play the just instrumental only intro, the 8-bar intro, as soon as the vocal chorus starts in a song. And by knowing that a typical song will have an 8-bar intro, 8 bars of singing, 8 bars more singing, and then drop into the 8-bar chorus, you know when that is coming up, so you can get your next song ready to mix. So let's listen to a typical mix into the chorus of a song. Now, please note that you may not want to mix in the first chorus of every song. Most songs do follow the same structure after the chorus. So after the chorus, there would be 8 bars of singing, 8 bars of more song, and then another 8-bar chorus. So, personal preference, but I do like to mix the next song into the chorus. So, let's listen to an example of that. Okay, there you go. So that's the key. 8 bars is the key. Count to 8. It is important to note that not all songs that you have are going to have that 8-bar intro for you to mix in easily. So to get started, I recommend going with some DJ-friendly edits of songs. You can get those on djcity.com or directmusicservice.com. When I started, I used Funky Mix vinyls from ultimix.com, and that has the 8-bar intro, which is also important to get your timing down. And then as you progress and are more comfortable with mixing, then you can mix in other tracks that don't have that 8-bar intro. Say they only have a 4-bar intro. Well, you can either loop that or you can get comfortable with bringing that in halfway through the chorus. So let's listen to that mix one more time. We'll count along. Listen to the song structure, and when the mix comes in on the chorus, and we'll do Soul Decision, and then we'll do Color Me Bad, and then we'll do some Spin Doctors, so you can see the structure and start to hear it and visually add the measure counting to it. So there you go.
You all alone, I'm gonna take off all your clothes. Ain't nobody gonna interrupt my game. Oh no, no. Ever since you've been hanging around, I've been trying to figure out what I can say to you to get some play. Yeah. Could we do what we did last night again? Baby, you and I be better friends. Don't you think it's time we went a bit further? Oh yeah. Every night when we say goodbye, looking ahead, looking in your eyes. You and I have hit it, can we get it on? I'm trying to figure out if you're alright. Think about making my love tonight. I can't pretend that you're in my face when you hold my body tight. 'Cause I like the way you're making it move. I like the way you're making me wait. And at the end of the night when I make up your mind, you become my home again. Yeah. I'm so drawn to my girl, I'll do anything for you. Call you every night and give you flowers too. Just go ahead now, one last diamonds in his pockets, and that's some bread now. This one said he wants to buy you rockets, ain't in his head now.
Okay, so that's it. So to recap, count your beats. Most are going to have 4 beats per measure. Something vital happens every 8 beats in a song. And when you start to feel this and understand that, it'll be a kind of one of those things where you can turn on the radio in the middle of a song and know exactly where you're at and when the next chorus is coming up. So that's vital, 8 beats. Another vital thing is to start out, grab some DJ-friendly versions of songs just to make it easier on you to learn how to mix and to train your ear, because training your ear to listen for the mix is one of the most vital parts of learning to beat mix properly. And then lastly, great rule of thumb is do not mix vocals on top of vocals. So if you have a song that starts right away in the vocals, no intro, do not drop that in on the chorus of another song. You're either going to need to wait till an instrumental break to bring that in, or if that song has an outro, that the song that you're mixing into has an outro, bring the vocal track over that. Never bring vocals in over vocals. Always bring vocals in over beats, or bring beats in over vocals. So that's it. There's some basic tips for you and a good start to learning how to beat mix. Feel free to ask me questions in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to help you out.